everybody, it's Bubba Bashit back with you. Happy New Year. I've been away with the family down there in Nacogdoches, celebrating the holidays. It's good to be back, teaching you the art of the long drive. I got to tell you, I hope all of you were able to enjoy the holidays and the new year with your family and friends. I went down to Nacogdoches, and of course I've been on tour for so many years and been away that I lost touch somewhat with the Nacogdoches area, but it never left me. It's always been part of me. I grew up in there, and all my boyhood family and all my boyhood friends, a lot of them are still there. You got old Cletus. He's running the gas station over there. You could take your car in there. I don't care what kind of computer you got on your car. He's going to take care of it right now. That boy could fix anything. I don't care what kind of computer. People say, well, the old-time mechanics, they can't fix my car because everything's computerized. Well, they never met Cletus. That boy went over to the Nacogdoches Community College. He took himself some computer courses. He been keeping up with all of the technology. And he even went up there to Detroit and took a couple of classes up there with the Ford and the Chevy and all them. And so, I mean, you got a problem with your car, you take it down there to Cletus, and I don't care if your car can tell you when your seatbelt is not fastened or what to eat for breakfast. Cletus can take care of that for you. But folks, I'm here to teach you the art of long drive, and if you've been watching my video series here on YouTube, you know that my basic premise is that your mind is cluttered. And we're going to talk about some of the ways that you can get unstuck. And one of the things that I think is going to be so important for you to free up your mind so that you can hit a golf ball off the planet is to stop watching reality TV. I believe that if you are watching reality TV, your mind has too much inside. You got too much drama. You got too much drama inside your brain to hit the long ball. Now, what do I mean? What the heck does TV have to do with hitting the ball 317 yards off the tee? I have observed that it's the mind that is blocking you. And you cannot hit the sorry. Sorry about that. I got them Pall Malls, and I got to get off those. Mrs. Bubba, she said, you got to get off them Pall Malls, or at least get the filter style. I got those filterless Pall Malls, and I've been smoking them since I was 7 years old. But I got to get off of them. But folks, if you are watching The Bachelor or Bachelorette or Dancing with the Stars, you got your Teen Mom, Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Amazing Race, Hell's Kitchen, any of those crazy shows, you are not going to be able to hit the long ball because they are known as reality TV. But as sure as my cousin is never going to win a spelling bee, they are not reality TV. They are faker. They are fake. They are phony. They are not true. It's all made up. They are phonier than somebody trying to pay for the gasoline at Cletus' station with Confederate money. I mean, how are you going to hit the long ball when you got all of this garbage rolling around inside your cranium? You won't be. You won't be. I mean, I'm telling you right now, and I mean right now. If you want to hit the long ball, you are going to have to abstain from reality TV. There is just no other way. There is just no other way. I want you to turn them shows off if you're going to watch TV at all. I mean, do you really need anything more than the Golf Channel and some NFL games? You do not, my friend. You do not. But if you insist on watching TV, you got to cut out these reality TV shows that I mean it right now. I mean, if you think you're going to hit the long ball watching this junk, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. People come to me on my teaching tee and they say, Bubba, I just cannot seem to hit the long ball. I've tried. I've done all the things they're telling me. I've been hitting it from the inside. I've been dropping the club into the slot. I've been shortening up my swing in order to get my synchronicity better. And I just can't seem to get it any farther than 237 yards. And I say, well, are you watching reality TV? I say, of course. Of course I'm watching reality TV. Some of them will say, I've been watching reality TV since Road Rules on MTV. I said, well, there's your answer, fella. There's your answer, sister. You cannot be watching this junk and letting it permeate your cranium, and it's going to just freeze up your mind. The mind is like a computer. The mind is like a computer. If you pour garbage into that thing, you know what's going to come right out the other side? Garbage. Garbage is going to come right out the other side. And that means that you will not be able to focus your mind on the task at hand, which is hitting the skin off that ball, which is spanking the back of that golf ball and launching it off the planet. Power. Power is the key to the modern game. I mean, I don't care what Dave Pell says about the short game. I met Mr. Pells at some of them PGA shows. He's a fine fella. He's got that big floppy hat he wears, and he talks about the short game, and you got to have 19 wedges, and the 7 o'clock, and the 9 o'clock. He's got the face of the clock. He's got all them techniques, and hey, a fella used to be a NASA engineer. I mean, some people say he even flew in a rocket up to the moon, and he was doing the short game on the moon. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, you're not going to get a chance to use your short game in a modern game unless you are able to get the ball down there in 2 shots. You're not going to be able to use your putting skills unless you can stick the ball close to the pin, and the best way to do that is to spank your drive. Get it on down there. Why are you hitting these short little puff balls? You're never going to master the game hitting these short little puff balls. You got to spank it. And you're never going to be able to crank it and spank it if you're watching the gosh darn Real Housewives. I mean, they got the Real Housewives of New York, of Beverly Hills, Atlanta. What's next? What's next? The Real Housewives of Nacogdoches? Oh, that would be a hell of a show. That would be a hell of a show. The Real Housewives of Nacogdoches. I got a few potential cast members for that show. Oh, I got to tell you right now, folks. I would tune in for that one. I would tune in for the Real Housewives of Nacogdoches. That would at least be a hit in that town. But, I mean, if you're watching RuPaul's Drag Race, Big Brother, The Apprentice, now they got, what's his name became, the old Apprentice guy, Trump, he became the President of the United States. So what do? They go, we're just going to keep this Apprentice show going with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be the new guy running The Apprentice. I love some of them old movies he got up there. When I was young, we always went down to the theater down there in Nacogdoches and watched Arnold on the screen. I'll be back. I mean, it was so funny watching that fella trying to speak English, but he didn't. The best thing about that fella, he didn't let it stop him from achieving in the United States of America, the greatest country on the face of the earth. That fella, I mean, but you gotta hand it to that fella that somehow he was able to make it work in this country. He made it work. That's why I don't want this. That's why I don't like these people complaining. Oh, I've got all these problems. Look at what do you mean problems? You were born here and you speak the language. That fella came from Europe or some such place and he didn't even speak the language, and he became Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold. So you can't tell me that you can't make something of yourself here in America if you just get your stuff together, figure out what kind of value you can offer society, and get out there and tell people. Tell people what you do. You gotta raise your voice and plant your flag in this country to get things cooking for you. But the beauty of it is you can do it. I mean, there has never been an economic system ever devised that has created more prosperity than anywhere in the history of the world. One thing I know for sure in this world is how to hit that gosh darn golf ball off the planet. And you are never going to get there watching reality TV. Why? Because if you're watching The Real World, if you're watching Top Chef, if you're watching America's Next Top Model, or if you're watching Dance Moms, your mind is cluttered with drama. Made up, manufactured, phony baloney drama from the producers who told the people what to say. Those aren't real. It says reality TV, they're about as real. Those shows are about as real as the after photo on the Hair Club for Men commercials. That ain't real hair. That is fishing line they sewed in there and painted. What I'm saying is, the only way you are going to hit the ball off the tee with your driver, with no other changes in your swing, 317 yards, is to stop watching reality TV. Stop watching reality TV and give your mind a chance to focus on the task at hand. And that is cranking it and spanking it. Folks, this is Bubba Bashit. We're going to have a lot more instruction. It's going to be an exciting 2017. We're going to get you fixed. We're going to get you fixed because you, my friend, are stuck. And it's my job, my mission in life before I leave this mortal coil and go see the Lord and go meet the Lord and go meet the Lord and see Arnold Palmer again. It's my mission in life to help you hit the long ball. Folks, until next time, this is Bubba Bashit.